How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. We're live right here from Tapachula, the south border that connects to the United States of America. We are live right here again for the 6th time in Tapachula as a protest by the migrants is being done today as they walked to 2 different Commission of Refugees offices. One of them is in downtown and the 8th Street in the downtown Tapachula city, and the other one is not too far away, around 10 blocks away from that particular station, as there's a barricade right now of the National Guard, and there's mainstream media from all parts of the world. There's people from Switzerland, people from the UK, and a lot of people from our country of Mexico. As behind me you see a barricade of the National Guard as they're protecting the Commission of Refugees, which they are protesting right now strongly to demand that the process of refugee, it is much quicker and it is much faster, that the visa transit is taking too long, as more than 120,000 migrants, they're stranded right here, and they are spread all over the city of Tapachula. More than 85,000, they have put applications right here in this particular part that is the COMAR, that is the Commission of Refugees. They're saying that it's taking too long, that the COMAR, the Commission of Refugees, there's a lot of corruption, that in this office, in the Commission of Refugees, you have a lot of people that are accepting money underneath the table to put people in front of other people that they have been waiting for months and months and months and months. This has continued after the 4 caravans that they have been dismantled by the Institute National of Immigration and ultimately by the National Guard. This is the 6th protest, as it's continuing to people to protest continuously in this part of the city of Tapachula. These people are now in a attitude that they are completely upset. They are demanding right now for the attention of the COMAR to be much quicker, and ultimately they're saying to the National Guard, let us pass, we want our process correctly and we want a process done now. So this is the 6th protest in less than 2 weeks. The 6th protest in less than 2 weeks in the part of Tapachula in the COMAR, the Commission of Refugees. If you guys kind of understand why am I wearing a mask, there's a lot of infections around this area, so pardon me if I wear the mask, I have to wear it for protection and health. Let us turn the camera so you guys can see and actually watch what is going on over here. ¿Qué rollo? ¿Aquí? ¿Un migrante? ¿Robó un celular?
Sí, estaba vendiendo una carta falsa de COMAR, supuestamente.
¿Y se robó un celular? ¿Y ya lo agarraron?
Lo dejaron, allá se metió un comercio y se llevó.
Aquí va a seguir esto, ¿no? Todo el día. Sí. So apparently what Juan just told me, Juan Blanco, he is a journalist from Frontera Sur. He just told me that there was a migrant who stole a phone. This migrant that stole the phone practically was followed by the police and it was not captured, but that caused a little bit of friction and a little bit of animosity between the migrant crowd as they are continuously protesting right here. And I will change the camera for you to see. If you guys like to help us out, for our travel fund to continue and to be bringing you the reality and the truth of the news as how we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. God bless you all. My PayPal is on the bottom link, and also Buy Me a Coffee is on the bottom of the link. So thank you so much for helping us and contributing to our independent reporting. Thank you so much. God bless.
Ahorita platicamos.
Sí, sí, cómo no, cómo no. As they're advancing with the protests, they have scattered all over the place. There were more than 100 people that they were protesting, more than 100 migrants. You can see actually that there's a lot of these women taking care of their children right here on the side of the street. And that is what they're protesting. They're saying that this is completely unhealthy. That particularly this is not a way for a child to be living. Now, this creates confusion because a lot of the people are saying, you know what? You shouldn't put your child through this travesty and through this nightmare, as we saw in the caravans, how the migrants were putting and using the children as shields to cross a barricade into the other side of the National Guard. But right here you see that they are particularly, living outside right here on the street. And they are, waiting for their asylum process, the refugee process. As the National Guard is right here waiting. Switzerland. You're from Switzerland?
No, Sweden.
Sweden. Oh wow. Can I get a few minutes on an interview with you guys?
¿Hablas español?
Sí, claro que sí.
Bueno, perdón. Si quieres, con mucho gusto, unos compañeros que estamos acompañando, el Fray Matías.
Ajá.
Ellos
No
se
los
pueden
conozco, no los conozco. Así es que,
no,
no, yo no soy de, yo soy de aquí, yo soy de Tijuana.
Ah, mira.
Sí.
Es que fíjate que estamos acompañando a otra organización que está trabajando aquí en Tapachula.
Ah, ok.
Entonces no nos pronunciamos por nosotros, pero ellos aquí andan.
Bueno, mucho gusto,
No,
Oscar, mucho gusto,
Igual.
mucho gusto. Dale, mucho gusto. Déjame darte, permíteme.
¿Te paso mi tarjeta?
Sí, claro.
¿Por cuál medio trabajas?
Trabajo medio independiente, pero trabajo para varios. Mira, te agarras una ahí.
Somos una organización sueca.
Ah, ok. ¿Me ayudas a meterla aquí? Ando con una mano aquí.
Descubriendo toda la
Sí, desde hace como 2 semanas estuve aquí cuando se vino.
No creo que...
No, estuve hace aquí como la semana pasada, estuve cuando fueron las caravanas y que fue el choque fuerte.
Claro.
Sí, ahí estuve. Y me regresé a Tijuana y ahorita ya vine a regresar otra vez porque pues fueron como 2-3 días nada más de descanso y ya nos venimos para acá. Pero bueno, me dio mucho gusto conocerte con esta mano. Ok, ahí estamos en contacto. Dale, bye. As the protest continues right here, that was pressed by Sweden, and I wanted to have an interview with them. To see what is their intentions to, and what are they broadcasting over here. They're saying that there's an organization that they're helping over here. So I want to know which organization is it, what they're doing over here. Particularly, they're helping. But, that is extremely important that we get those kind of interviews because they explain more to detail how from Sweden they get all the way over here. All the way from Sweden to our country of Mexico. As this is the situation right here outside of the COMPARTE, the Commission of Refugees, which you guys by now see that this is a complete crisis right here. Sometimes it's extremely full. Sometimes it's like this. There's people protesting, but you don't see that much of the National Guard doing a shield or basically protecting the Commission of Refugees offices or building where they do the whole process. This is the building, people, that has been accused by multiple, and I say hundreds of thousands of migrants of corruption. The COMPARTE is the Commission of Refugees that is under the wing of ACNUR and also under the wing of the United Nations. This is one of the buildings that have been accused of corruption due to the fact that a lot of the This is a building that has been accused of corruption because a lot of the migrants, they say that the officials put other people in the front because they have money. And there's a fuss fight. There's a fight right here that about to break through. Supposed to be somebody caused a fight right here. These two gentlemen are looking for somebody. This is the actual situation, people, in the COMPARTE. There is a Commission of Refugees right here in the south border of Tapachula, connects to Guatemala. This is... ¿Qué rollo?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien. ¿Qué show?
¿Alcanzaste? Poca madre, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Alcanzaste el rollo o no?
Ah, sí, allá, en el centro vine y fui a desayunarme. No, traía un frío de hambre.
Querían agarrar.
Quería agarrar ahí, luego ya agarré aquí poquito, ya yo creo que ya. Con eso.
¿Cómo te mando un videito de allá? A ver si te sirve.
Sí, está bueno, está bueno. Ahorita hablamos nomás.
Sí, también.
Unos días, aquí van a andar, ¿ah?
Ahorita voy a echar un taco.
¿Aquí vas a andar?
Sí, voy a dar más un taco aquí a la vuelta.
Ok, entonces aquí los veo pues. Ya están. ¿Cuál? ¿Qué anda buscando, ah?
Correcto, es una botella cortada en dos para agredir a alguien.
They're looking for somebody to fight somebody, and it has a broken bottle on his hand, and he's looking to punch somebody with a broken bottle. This gentleman is looking for a fight. Trae una botella quebrada en la mano. Sí, y quiere buscar.
¿Pueden que van a sacar el pelo, pues?
¿Fue el qué?
Pueden que van a sacar de que supuestamente él está extorsionando, supuestamente.
Oh, they're saying that this gentleman with the flannel shirt, he's saying that he's extortioning people and they're looking for the person that accused him of extortion. So we're following right here what is going to happen. This guy's carrying a broken bottle in his hand, and he's willing to hurt somebody, but I don't know why the Mexican officials do not do anything, as he's yelling to everybody. He goes away. That's cool, no? She fades away over there to the other side of the block. This is another group. That's for that. He's waiting over there, and he's pointing to somebody. He's pointing to somebody. This is unbelievable, people. This is the kind of things that you live over here continuously on a daily basis. These kind of individuals are the ones that they want to migrate peacefully. And you don't see this kind of news, and you don't see these kind of situations. And this is provoked by a catastrophe of basically a humanitarian crisis that everybody knows now that this is a humanitarian crisis right here. For everybody to not label and to not understand that this is a crisis, I don't know what kind of world you're living on. As the protest continues, we're right here with our colleagues, Juan Blanco from South Border, Frontera Sur. We're gonna walk a little bit over here. Whew. As you know, the weather is it's almost the same as it was back in the day. This is really humid weather. Really humid weather. And particularly, this is how the Comar has this whole situation. Now this, people, just for everybody to understand, the Mexican authorities are doing a horrible job on this. Not only that, all of this influx and all of this, this continuous influx and this continuous migration that is occurring, it has been pushed right now by the incentivization of the current administration by Joseph Biden. Now, if that incentivization was not being done before this continuous protest and this, these demands and these catastrophes and this humanitarian crisis will not be so effective as it is right now. It's a cruel reality. And for everybody that thinks that the music, it is some kind of a celebration, it is not a celebration music. I already asked why they play that music, and they're telling me that that is the kind of music they play when they are protesting. That is kind of a statement kind of music. It comes, what it says is, we will stand, we will fight, we will stand, we will fight. So it's continuous you know, what the music says continuously is, we will protest, we will stand, we will fight for our rights. So it's kind of like a music that it was made and it is created to protest against the injustice. That's what they say. You've got an inspector of public services right here, municipal public services. And the sector of health is on this side. Just for you guys to know and just for you guys to understand how it is on this normal daily day basis. Let me just walk right here and show you. You don't see these kind of broadcasts on MSNBC, CNN, ABC, PBS. Of course not. They want to tell you that everything is wrong, that everything is fine, that everything is okay, that everything is under control, that this is a challenge, that this is not a crisis. And if you ask the migrants will tell you, this is a crisis. Every migrant that you ask, they will tell you this is a humanitarian crisis. See children on the floor, starving. See all these children, look at this. And this is the health clinic, the mobile health clinic. Not gonna try to get close. A lot of people are sick on this particular part. So a lot of these people, you know, our authorities are bringing sodas to help. But this is the current situation right here. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. We're live, people, from Tapachula again for the 6th time over here, bringing you the reality and the truth of the news. Now, our purpose to come again is to give you guys an update of the last caravan, that it was the 4th caravan, that it got dismantled, disintegrated, and disarticulated by the Institute National of Immigration and the National Guard, to bring you guys the update and the reality of where they are scattered and where they are hiding, as it is a persecution of the National Guard after them, and also of the Institute National of Immigration. They are after the migrants, as they are not allowed to move out of the municipal city of Tapachula. Ultimately, also, not only that, there was going to be protests done against the COMPARTE, that is the Commission of Refugees, that is the organization that practically has taken too long for their visa transit into their visa process. Also, we are going to broadcast today another airplane that is going to arrive with deportees that are coming in from They're deportees that are coming in from Guatemala, as ultimately there's unaccompanied minors supposedly that they're deporting the Biden administration, and the Biden administration is saying that they're not deporting unaccompanied minors. And ultimately, we are going to keep broadcasting how the open border is still on Suscríbete River and how they haven't not controlled the Suscríbete River. Look at this. Families. As this is a big problem right here. The problem is extending and it's into a point that there's demands now. And we saw our president of Mexico a couple of days ago. He was asked at a morning conference, what is he going to do about this? What is he going to do about this current inflation and this current situation? There's a lot of infections. There's syphilis, gonorrhea, in cases of AIDS. You create a catastrophe and you create a chaos, and it is inevitably uncontrollable at some particular point if you don't fix and if you don't help the humanitarian problem. That is their number one situation right here. These countries, they're migrating, particularly from Haiti, out of necessity, out of food, out of work, and specifically because there's a catastrophe over there of insecurity. And you guys saw what happened to the president of Haiti. I'm not justifying, I'm just explaining why they are migrating for all those people that are in the live feed. Now, due to that factor, we thought that the border was going to be closed, the border of Mexico, and it is not closed. The border of Mexico continues to be open, and it was reopened due to the lifting of the tariff and the policy that it was lifted by the president himself now of the United States of America, Joseph Biden. He lifted the tariff, he lifted that, and no te estoy grabando, viejo, me estoy grabando yo. He lifted the tariff, and he particularly took away the tariff, and all this started happening now. These are people that they have been waiting also here for several months, more than 3 to 5 to 6 to 7 months, and they want to move now. They don't want no explanation. They don't want no justification. They want to get out of this city. They say that this city, it does not help them, it does not provide jobs, it doesn't provide anything. I don't know since when Mexico it is responsible for creating jobs for, extra-continental communities or extra-continental migrants. Apparently, and this is why the Globalist Compact of Immigration was created. Mexico signed it, and Mexico is obligated now, because of the United Nations Compact, to provide jobs, to provide homes, to provide schools for minors, to provide everything that these people need in terms of necessity. This has created an enormous chaos, as you guys see. Mexico has no sustainable economical finance to sustain this enormous population of migrants. And this has ended into caravans after caravans after caravans, violation of humanitarian rights, catastrophe of food, chaos, and all the situations that you guys are seeing right now developing in front of me. God bless you all. We will keep you updated in a few moments. I will put some video for everybody to watch. I will clip some video, and we will have a live feed later on in our hotel room to explain what is going on. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom of the link if you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and also to our travel fund. God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony, on Twitter, and also follow Puro Network News at all platforms. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country first. God bless.